Stick around, ladies and gentlemen, because today we done knocked out chocolate chip banana pudding. I'm dreaming of an Escalade. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to get mixing on some simple ingredients first, but to let you know, you will need 4 spotted brown bananas for this recipe, and that you're going to have to get ahead of time so they can get this way. Also, just to let you guys know, there will be no cooking involved with this recipe. So just make sure you have clean hands and maybe just wash the outside of your fruit real good. All right, first to our mixing bowl, we're going to add one 5.1 ounce package of vanilla pudding mix, just a powdered mix. 1 8-ounce block of softened cream cheese. Ooh, maybe could have put the powdered second. It works. 1 14-ounce can of sweetened condensed milk. And this is literally like the best stuff ever. Like, you're gonna wanna put your finger in that can and taste all the goodness. It really does taste amazing. So get that in there. All right, now that we've got that in there, I'm gonna attach on my little mixer here. A little piece. There we go. All right, we're going to raise this up there, and we're going to slowly blend this into kind of a whipped mixture here. Gonna keep on mixing that. All right, so we might have to turn it off a bit just to push down any pieces of cream cheese and some of this middle, just to get it out. And what I'm doing here, I'm just really getting things blended well, because sometimes if you just kind of add the cream cheese in later, or, you don't really get it mixed in there, it can kind of clump up in there. So I just want it to be a nice smooth mixture before we really start to thin it out. And we turn it back on. All right, guys, you really could leave it on right here, but, just to turn it off so you can hear me, I'm going to be adding 2.5 cups of whole milk here. I'm going to gradually add that in as it mixes. Smells really good at this point. That's my milk in. I'm just going to keep whipping that into a pudding-like mixture. All right, so you want to scrape along the bottom and all, make sure things are getting mixed in there. Sometimes things will cake up in the in-betweens and along the wall, so you just do that to make sure you get it all broken up, and then turn the mixer back on. Just keep mixing. All right, so I gave it another good stir at the bottom and put it on high. One final little run here. Just getting nice and whipped up. It's looking really good. We can go ahead and shut this down. There you go. That is nice. Let's take a look here. Oh yeah. Yeah, that is pudding, ladies and gentlemen. Perfect. All right, so next we're gonna fold in a 16-ounce container of a whipped topping here. Oof, that was almost a disaster. And you're just gonna get as much in there as you can, and then we'll start folding it in. All right, let's go ahead and begin folding this in. So you just, kind of take the bottom and fold it over the top, just like that. Just keep kind of folding it in until you see it mixed. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is what you're looking for right here. It's just this pudding whipped mix. It is so tasty. Man, I could just sit here and just eat out this bowl right here, to be honest. I love this stuff. All right, let's move on. All right, so we're gonna start with our layering now. We got our mixture there off to the side. We have this 9 by 13 inch baking dish. And there's many ways people do this as far as what type of cookies they use. I'm throwing down these chocolate chip cookies here. Chocolate chip cookies with a nice crunch to them. You can choose whichever ones you like. But that's how I like this banana chocolate chip pudding to go down. And we're just going to layer the bottom here with these cookies. Okay, next we're going to throw in some wafer cookies, which you already know these things right here, man. I mean, is it even traditional banana pudding from your classic get-togethers without some wafer cookies in there? I mean, you got to have them in there. I'm just kidding. You guys can do whatever you want, but, you know, they go over pretty well. These seem to be stuck together. What's up with that? We're in love. So we'll throw these in here. All right, next we're going to cut up 2 of our bananas and let them fall wherever they shall may. Wherever they shall may, I'm not sure if that even sounds right. Shall may, that sounds like a dog or some kind of expensive dog. Yeah, we got the shall may, she's so adorable. Yeah, but look, I'm just gonna cut up bananas and let them fall wherever. And you know, if I wanna move them around, I will. But that's what I do, 2 of our spotted brown bananas. And there you go. So now we're going to take about half of our little mixture here and just start getting it over the top. And as we get it on there, we'll start spreading it around. And there we go. So now we're going to repeat that process with all of our cookies and bananas that we have left. And we'll cover it one more time with what we have left, and then we'll top it off again. Now look, you may have to get creative with putting them in there. As you can see here, I just broke 2 in half to fit this little last area, and works out great. So, you know, don't be afraid to just, you know, make them look scattered however you please. Got that next layer, and then I will add the rest of my mixture here over the top. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. We have our 2 layers there with the, you know, pudding mixture. And for this top layer here, you can be creative however you like. You can just put chocolate chip cookies all around it, maybe a few wafer cookies too. What I like to do is I take the remaining cookies I have left, which in this package here is about this many, and I'm gonna break those all up and sprinkle them. But first I'm gonna, you know, just sporadically put out some little wafer cookies throughout the top, and then I'll sprinkle the chocolate chip cookie crumble all around it. Just like that. And then we, you know, we just kind of throw these however. Make it look pretty however you want. Now, you could put them in there however you want, make them look real pretty, but this will look just fine. Trust me. People will see this and they're going to want to eat it. I already want to eat it. And just like that, ladies and gentlemen, chocolate chip banana pudding. Now you can go ahead and serve it like this if you want. This is probably the only time that it's gonna have a crunch to it. I like to let it chill in the refrigerator for at least an hour, or you can make it the morning before, however. It's good in the refrigerator for a few days actually, and I just keep eating on it. Man, my mouth is watering. Man, my mouth is salivating. So I've had this in the fridge for a while now. I like when it sits in the fridge and really gets chilled. Things kind of start to congeal a little bit, and the cookies kind of soak up some of that moisture in there, and it almost becomes cakey. This just looks so good. I mean, look at this. It looks like an ice cream cake or something. Hopefully you guys can see that real good. Oh, looks so good. We're gonna go ahead and get a bite out. I gotta get a bite of some cookie because, like, I love chocolate chip cookie. There we go, right there. Mmm. Oh man. It's crazy because it's so light. Like, I mean, I would guess this would be a rich, you know, dessert, but the pudding part of it is very light and fluffy. You know, the whipped cream's obviously gonna do that. Has just real good flavor. Let's get some banana, obviously star of the show. Yes, indeed. I love the chocolate chip cookie. That's money. Mm. Mm. And of course, the wafer cookies, which really, I feel like brings like a really good cakiness to it. Mm. This is stupid good. It's super good. A little bit of everything. Oh wait, never mind, that's just 2 wafers. Mmm. I like the little bites of chocolate chip. It's like you have these little bits of crunch in there, but it's just the chocolate chip. Because the cookies kind of soften up. Like I said, you can eat this, you know, whenever it's right when it's done, and you will have a lot more crunch to it. But as it sits, it will soften. Mm. So good. Well, all right, ladies and gentlemen, we have knocked it out. Chocolate chip banana pudding. It's my take on it, you know. Do what you like, do what works for you. Obviously, grandma's recipe, aunt, uncle, whoever who does it, the bomb. Stick with that one. If you want to try this one, I really like it. It's good. It's, you know, it's a really nice treat, especially during your summer gatherings. So if you do give it a try, let me know what you think. I appreciate it. But all in all, man, you know, I had a lot of fun making this one as usual. And I appreciate all you guys tuning in. And I'll see you next time. Peace!